Welcome to today's Explainer. Get ready, because we are going on a sensory journey unlike literally anything else today. We're exploring the UAE's very first immersive entertainment park, a place that just completely redefines how we experience art, space, and sound. Let's step into the spectacular digital landscape of Aya Universe Dubai. Okay, let's dive into this. Have you ever wondered what happens when brilliant artistic vision collides with cutting-edge futuristic tech? I mean, we aren't just talking about a screen slapped on a wall or a simple projection. No way. We're talking about entirely synthesized, surreal environments that actually respond to your presence. That intersection of art and tech, that's exactly what Aya Universe has nailed, creating a space where the boundaries of reality really just begin to blur. I want you to take a second and just focus on this phrase, leave the real world behind. Imagine stepping out of the bright, bustling corridors of a standard Dubai shopping mall and instantly crossing a threshold into this ethereal, mind-bending space. The ambient noise of the city fades, the fluorescent lights disappear, and suddenly, boom, you are enveloped in a completely alternate dimension. That is the exact promise Aya Universe makes to every single guest who walks through its doors. So what exactly is this place? Well, Aya Universe is officially the UAE's first immersive entertainment park. It was conceptualized and brought to life by an incredibly innovative company called Hyperspace. Located right inside the iconic Wafi City Mall, Aya uses these intensely sophisticated light and sound shows to create its magic. If you know visionary boundary-pushing spots like the Museum of the Future, you can kind of think of Aya in a similar conceptual vein. Because, Dubai wouldn't just build a regular park, right? Instead of just looking at the future of our society, you're actively stepping into an imaginative digital cosmos. And this brilliantly illustrates the sheer contrast of the whole experience. On the outside, you have the physical reality of Dubai, the beautiful Wafi City Mall architecture, the heat of the desert sun, and classic excursions like desert tours. But cross the threshold into Aya, and you're immediately hit with cosmic wonders, fully interactive environments, and this wild, futuristic artistry. You literally cross a barrier from the physical, tangible world right into an entirely digital indoor universe. Part 1. Scale and Scope. 40,000. That is 40,000 square feet of dedicated, meticulously designed space. To put that into perspective for you, that's almost an entire acre of indoor digital canvas. Hyperspace hasn't just tossed together a pop-up exhibit or a single dark room. They've carved out an absolutely sprawling marvel to construct this alternate reality. And within that massive footprint, the space is actually divided into 12 distinct fantastical zones. So this means you aren't just getting one continuous, repetitive light show. No, you're actually journeying through a dozen completely unique atmospheres, each engineered with high-end lights and perfectly synchronized soundscapes to evoke a totally different mood and feeling. Part 2. Exploring the 12 zones. Now, what's really interesting about these areas is the sheer variety. You have the interactive Aurora Zone, which actually reacts to your movements, literally making you an active participant in the art. Then there's the mesmerizing Source Dome, built to totally captivate your senses. You can wander into the ethereal Drift Zone, which feels, well, kind of like floating through a digital nebula. Or you can find your balance in the visually stunning Harmonia Zone. Each room operates by its own visual and auditory laws. To bring that to life a bit more, just imagine encountering waterfalls that actually flow in reverse, defying gravity right before your eyes. Picture yourself walking through glowing bioluminescent gardens that look like they were plucked straight from an alien planet. You'll stumble across digital celestial creatures and witness incredibly futuristic interpretations of pools and plants. It is a highly visceral experience, and the interactive tech makes you feel like you're exploring an uncharted, magical planet during the famous Aya show. Let's move to Part 3, planning your visit, and see how this all comes together practically. The admission tiers are wonderfully straightforward. General admission starts from 110 dirhams. It's incredibly accessible for families too. Kids under 3 get in entirely for free. You just grab their complimentary ticket at the customer service desk. People of determination also receive free admission. Just a quick heads up though, once purchased, tickets are strictly non-refundable, non-exchangeable, and are for a single use only. So the crucial point is knowing how to execute your trip without a hitch. First up, always check the daily opening hours for Wafi City Mall before you go, and remember that the absolute last entry is permitted 1 hour before closing. Second, you absolutely must bring a valid ID proof or your passport with you for entry. And finally, step 3, pace yourself. You will definitely want to allow a solid 1.5 to 2 hours to fully absorb and interact with all 12 zones without feeling rushed. It's a lot to take in. Which brings us to our final thought for this explainer. We've seen the massive scale, the wild interactive art, and the logistics. But really look at what hyperspace has built here. If technology and art can seamlessly combine to let us leave the real world behind so completely, is this kind of entirely digital, fully immersive universe the ultimate future of all entertainment? It certainly makes you wonder what comes next. Thank you so much for joining me to uncover the fascinating layers of Aya Universe. I really hope you leave today feeling inspired to step into the future yourself.